Every Wazuh install drowns in a handful of rules. You know which ones. You've been meaning to tune them for months. This is a workflow that does it for you every night and still refuses to change anything without your permission. Here's the problem in one screen. 0 critical, 0 high, 10,000 low-severity alerts. Filter down to them and it's the same 2 lines over and over, a scanner knocking on SSH and PAM logging every failure. Nothing here is a decision, it's just weather. And you know how to fix it. Write the exception rule, pick an ID that doesn't collide, test it with logtest, don't break 3 other rules on the way. It's an afternoon nobody has. So this does that afternoon for you. Let's walk it, top to bottom, and then run it for real. It runs once a night at 2 in the morning. 1 node, 1 number if you want it somewhere else. Everything you'd ever change lives in one JSON block. What scope to look at, how far back, 14 days, how many noisy rules to consider, the top 20, and a floor. Don't even look at a rule unless it fired 100 times. Then the important one, mode. There are 3. Report just tells you, stage gives you paste-ready XML, apply, which is what we're running today, can actually write to your rule set, but only after a human says so. New rule IDs start at 100,000 so they can never collide with Wazuh Zone. Approval links expire after 48 hours and the last 200 proposals are kept as an audit trail. Before it does anything at all, it checks it can do everything. The API answers, the indexer is healthy, the model is up. If any one of those is down, the run stops here and tells you, rather than half finishing and leaving you guessing which half. Then it does something clever. It fires 2 known events through your live rule set and records exactly which rules catch them. That's the regression baseline, the thing it will check against later to prove a change didn't break anything. After that, it splits into scopes. 1 pass for everything, or 1 pass per agent group if you run Wazuh for more than 1 client, each scope profiled and tuned on its own, in a loop. Now the actual analysis, in its 1 aggregation query per scope, never a raw document scan. It comes back with your noisiest rules in with concentration. What percentage of a rule's alerts came from a single agent, a single source IP, a single user? That number is what makes a rule tunable instead of just loud. And if a scope has nothing worth tuning, it says so and moves on. If a scope errors, that scope is skipped, the run continues and nothing gets changed. Most weeks, quiet is the correct output. Every noisy rule is then looked up in the Wazuh API, its level, its description, its groups, its minor mapping, and crucially, which file it came from. Because upstream rules are never edited in place, they're only ever overwritten in your own custom file. Now is a time that a model gets involved. It sees the noise profile in your existing custom rules, and it proposes tuning in strict JSON, a CDB list, a child exception, a level override, or when in doubt, no action at all. It's running on your own Ollama. Nothing leaves the network. And then the model's homework gets marked. Pure code, no trust. Does it match the schema? Is the action allowed? Is the new ID above your floor? Does it collide with something that exists? Is every XML element on the whitelist? A proposal that fails is dropped with a reason, never patched up. What survives goes through log test against your real rule set. Whatever's left is written up and sent, and the mode switch decides which version you get. In report mode, analysis only. In stage, the XML to paste yourself. In apply, the same report plus an approve link per proposal. That's the whole first row. The second row is the part that makes this safe to own, the approval path sitting on its own webhook. Here's the detail I like most. The approve link doesn't apply anything. It carries a one-time token, and all it does is open a confirmation page. So Discord's link crawler, your browser's prefetch, a URL scanner in your mail gateway, none of them can approve a change by touching a link. A human has to press a button. And when you do press the button, back up the current rules file, merge the change in, upload it. Then immediately rerun logtest. The rule set has to still load cleanly, and those 2 regression events have to still resolve to the rules they resolved to before. If either check fails, the backup goes straight back up and you're told it rolled back. Every outcome has a page and a message. None of them leave you wondering. So, let's run the whole thing. It's doing everything we just walked through, checking its dependencies, capturing the baseline, profiling 14 days of alerts in a single aggregation, enriching the noisy rules, asking the model, then throwing most of the answers away, because that's the design. The model is allowed to be wrong. It just isn't allowed to be wrong and trusted. Every proposal has to survive code it can't argue with in a log test against the real rule set before it's even shown to you. And there it is. 2 proposals passed, 4 dropped, 21 dead rules reported, rules that used to fire and have gone silent, which it reports and never tunes because that's a broken log source, not noise. Then the profile itself, 51,000 alerts on one rule, 40,000 on the next, 35,000 on the third, and next to each one, where they came from. And each proposal shows its work. Rule 651, active response block logs, 35,000 of them. The rationale, these are redundant because whatever triggered the block already alerted. The risk, stated plainly, you lose visibility into how many IPs are being blocked. The log test evidence proving the change resolves to the rule it's supposed to, and the exact XML ready to paste. In stage mode, that's where this stops and you take over. But we're in apply mode, so the link opens this, the rule, the exact XML, the risk, and what's about to happen spelled out. Close the tab and nothing occurs, or press the button. Backup, upload, smoke test. 28 seconds, start to finish, and the tuning run before it took just over a minute. That's the entire cost of this nightly. It tells you what it wrote, that the smoke test passed and where your backup is, and then it tells you to restart the manager yourself because nothing takes effect until you do. This workflow will never bounce your manager on its own. And here's the proof, in Wazuh itself, your local rules file, with a dated comment above every single change saying which proposal made it and when. A month from now, when someone asks why Rule 651 is silent, the answer is right there in the file. No database, no Git, no SSH, no agent, just your Wazuh API, your indexer, and a workflow that asks first. Wazuh Rule Tuner. Available now at nitrox.com. Automate the boring. Focus on threats.